in a place called Bar Harbor, Maine. And this is the Bay Path.
Shore path.
I mean shore path. To me, it's the Bay Path. But wait a minute, is that Bob Ross? The ghost of Bob Ross? Good
Yes.
morning. How are you today?
Hello. Good morning.
There was just a boat that just went by here, and it was Pilot. It said Pilot. Oh, by the way, I'm Get With The Program's Deborah K. Levi.
Hi, Deborah. Welcome.
In a place called Connecticut is where I'm from, outside of New Haven, the shoreline. How's that? But let me ask you about that Pilot boat and what is that Pilot boat? Because I saw the big letters and it was coming in and I thought it was a lobster boat because it was red. And it came along this, what do we call this?
This is Frenchman Bay.
Frenchman Bay, bonjour, comment allez-vous?
It is a beautiful morning, isn't it?
It is absolutely,
Now we get cruise ships here in town.
yes.
And the Pilot boat leads the cruise ship into Frenchman Bay and into the harbor because they are experts. They know where all the rocks are and the shallows and so forth, as opposed to a cruise ship captain trying to do that himself without knowing the bay.
I get it.
So that's what a pilot boat does.
So basically this Pilot boat sits around the French quarters here and
Sits the pilot boat is docked over here at the pier in Bar Harbor, and when cruise ships are coming to town, the pilot boat goes out and meets them at the mouth of the bay.
is that the mouth out there?
Out there at Egg Rock or Egg Rock Lighthouse, just past that.
I see there's some fog. Okay, I think I could see it from
Because that's
here.
open ocean past that. So they'll meet just outside of that, and
Ah,
then he will direct and steer the cruise ship into Bar Harbor
well, that's great to know.
through the bay. That's
I-
how it works.
Yeah, and in a storm, I'm sure they...
Well, we had the remnants of the latest hurricane a few days ago, and of course a number of cruise ships canceled their stop here in Bar Harbor because of the hurricane. So yes, that can happen.
Oh, they definitely cancel. Do you know what these rocks are made of? Is that like slate? Or...
That's most likely granite.
Granite, slate, whatever. Beautiful.
Now this
Very
boulder
scenic.
here you see, that looks out of place, doesn't it?
It definitely looks...
Like what is that
It's
doing
like,
there?
what is it? It looks
That
like...
is known as balance rock for obvious reasons.
Yeah. And you know what I'm thinking? That you're not going to believe?
What's that?
To me, I would like to think that fell out of the sky and it was like this huge meteor or something that fell out of the sky. That's what I'd like to
That
think.
is a nice story, but that's not what happened.
I know. My imagination gets carried away with
This
me.
rock or boulder here was brought here more than 10,000 years ago
Is that right?
by the glaciers that carved out this entire area. Scientists believe that this glacier was actually closer to Bangor, Maine, which is about 40 or 50 miles from here,
Uh-huh.
and that the glaciers just picked it up and dropped it right there. It's known as balance rock. It used to be called poised rock. And the
Interesting.
inn behind us,
Do they decorate it at Christmas?
no they do not, but it is an iconic photo opportunity.
Oh,
People get down there all the time. They
Really?
lean on it, look like they're trying to hold it up or knock it down.
I get it.
But believe me, it's not going anywhere.
We pick them up and knock them down.
It is low tide now, so you could certainly walk right out there. Some people, the youngsters, will get on top of it and so forth.
Yes, yes. Okay, well,
This is our beautiful Frenchman Bay here in beautiful Bar Harbor. Please join us.
well, ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to know that I just happened to be walking through town and I saw this man here and I knew, I said, this has got to be a local. I need to ask a few questions. And man, who would ever know we end up in this interview, and this is fantastic. He's a good person. And I find out that he does tours here, ladies and gentlemen, and he does tours for...
We do a ghost tour. It's a haunted history tour. And we walk through town and you learn tales of hauntings and ghosts and supernatural events, along with the history of our beautiful island here. So
that's
when you
fantastic.
come to Bar Harbor, look us up and take one of these haunted.
And it's under. Do you have that card with you? Ghost
the
tour.
company is called American Ghost Walks.
Morning. Look at her go. So let's go to the other tour that you had mentioned to me. You do regular walking tours here as well?
Well, it's combined with supernatural tales. So yes, it's a 2-mile loop through town, but you learn a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, I was telling you I was a former radio broadcaster in Connecticut, Yale Radio. Get with the program, which my show is on the internet now, and it's YouTube channel, my own channel. And I said to you, yeah, you kind of have a radio voice. Let's hear that radio voice.
Yes, thanks for stopping by here in Bar Harbor, Maine.
That's actually the scary ghost voice. I think I'm going to run away on that. That's like your... Hey, that's fantastic.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for the interview.
I'm going to disappear as the ghost of
Bob
God. Ross just disappeared.
What's his name? Bob Moss?
Ross.
I mean,
Bob Moss. It's Bob Ross. You know who Bob Ross is?
Yeah,
That's me.
I do, but I call him Bob Moss. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope your ghost...
Don't anger the friendly ghost.
I hope your ghost doesn't come out of you. There goes the ghost. Oh, God.